Hi, in today's tutorial we'll be looking at the measurement tools, identify and query using Sarah's Planning and Community Toolset Viewer. Let's start by zooming into an area. Zoom in a bit more. And let's add a bit more context onto our map. Yep. Let's zoom into a specific area. Let's start by measuring. To measure a distance, simply click on the Measure Distance tab and simply just draw a line. You can click on the point that you'd like to end, and it provides you with a distance. You can also measure an area. So click and draw the area you'd like measured, and you're provided with the whole area. You're also able to change the units and the measurements of the area and the perimeter. So we can change this to kilometers in this tab here, and you can see the change up in the toolbar, and you can also see the change in the viewer. If you'd like this added onto the viewer as a drawing, click on the Add as Drawing tab, and this has been added. You can simply erase it by clicking on the Erase Drawing and then clicking on the feature or Clear All, which will erase all drawings you have on the map. So for now we'll just erase the drawing. We have looked at identify tools before in the previous tutorials, but in this tutorial we'll be looking at the different identify tools. If we'd like to identify certain area, and let's pan to the area to here. I would like to do a rectangle identify, and I would also like to buffer the identify. So simply tick the buffered identify and then draw a box around the area you'd like identified. You're prompted with a box that asks you for a distance. So I'll put 1 kilometer, and I'd like this added to my map. I can do a preview buffer to show me, and I'm happy with that, so I'll click OK. So you can see there is the markup of the buffer, and the results of your identifier are found on the left hand side. If we hover, we can see a few being highlighted within this buffer. And lastly, we'll be looking at the Query Data tool. Simply click on the query, click on the query layer that you're interested in. So I will scroll down. I'm interested in looking at the Greenfield priority area, and I can change the activity into area hectares, and I'd like it to be less than or equal to. I'll make it 5, and I'll run this, and then the results come out to any Greenfield priority areas that are less or equal to 5 hectares. So if I click on this, click on the attributes, I've got all the information for this specific location. If I scroll down, I can see the area hectares is less than 5, and the same goes with the rest of the results. And that concludes our tutorial for measurement tools, identify and query. I hope you have found it useful.